All right, I think I'm back.
Okay, everybody.
Uh,
Jay Blackheart has rejoined us. Now we've got past. Now, Jay, to bring you up to speed, we've gotten past 3 questions here. We have 2 left
Okay.
for our Sega one. So, all right, next one. What was Sega's best product?
Best product, I'll say between. I mean, just period.
Their best product overall. What do you think was their best product? Now, this is a question for everybody.
I think, in my opinion, I'll say the Sega Channel.
That's the last question we're going to ask here is about that. But I'm saying their best product as far as market for gaming, what they put out like console wise. What was their best
The
one?
console
Their
wise.
product like Saturn, Dreamcast,
No, I
Genesis.
know, I know, but I'm just gonna keep on saying Sega Channel because that was one of the best revolutionized
Yes, it was. That was
enhancements that came out with the system. But if I got a particular system that I'll say the Sega Saturn.
okay. All right. Jay says Saturn. Mark, what do you say?
well, everybody knows I love the Master System. However, I'm going to agree with Jay on the Saturn, especially if you get a hold of some of those Japanese 2D games,
Yeah.
Hmm.
which really didn't get released here
Hmm.
because the Saturn was designed to really push 2D,
Uh-huh.
and it just does an amazing job with 2D. So I'm going to go with Saturn.
Okay, that's 2. Steph, what do you think?
As much as I want to say Sega CD, I'm going to say Saturn too.
Ooh, everybody's saying Saturn. Now I'm gonna have to break the trifecta because I've never had a Saturn. I've never
He's
owned.
going to go with the 32X. You watch.
No,
No, she's gonna kick my ass if I say 32X.
I heard he was going to do it anyway.
Wait a minute. Did you owe her a quarter? You just said the A word.
No, I said kick.
Quarter.
I said she's gonna kick my ass if I say 32X.
Yeah, but you still said the
Said it
word.
backward. Oh, there's another quarter.
Hey, there is no K.
You owe Stephanie 75 cents.
Hey, this is not.
Said that with my shoes.
Hey, this is not the K word. Okay, I don't have a K jar. Okay, I have an F jar, and there was no F in there. So okay. Anyway. Recently because I picked up a Sega CD and a Genesis. I have the Model 2 Genesis in box that I picked up recently, and then I picked up a Sega CD. I'm gonna say that was the best combination, but it could have been better in my opinion.
Now, I don't know if you've seen Luke's video, Luke Morse one, on his PC engine and the CD drive.
Yeah,
And it was housed in one, like,
one case unit. Yeah, I have seen.
So you only needed one set of outs and you only needed one power brick.
That's what was good about it.
So if the Sega Genesis slash CD had come out that way, it would have been awesome.
Probably, but I think in a way there also might be more hardware failure too. But it would be better if it was all in one housed instead of 2 separate add-ons.
However, they did make
Especially after
that one. They made the one with the together.
XI,
Yes.
XI.
Oh, the JVC Xi.
I want one of those.
Those-
If you have one, you can send it to me.
Those are
I
hard to
don't.
find
Sorry.
because those actually use.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, you know what? You know what we need to find for Cessna's? We need to find the Pioneer with the Sega CD and Genesis cart add-on.
Oh, you mean the laser act?
Okay.
The
That's
Pioneer
what I want.
Laser Active.
I've
I want one of those
I've
too.
seen that on
$2,000.
I've seen that on Craigslist just the other day.
Really?
Yeah, parents St. Louis, they wanted about like $250 or something.
You'll get it.
That's
For
a
the-
steal because when it came out, it was like $1,800 for the system, and then each cartridge add-on, like the TurboGrafx 16 add-on and the Genesis add-on, were $250 to $350 a piece. So you could spend a fortune getting all those cartridges.
Yeah, I know that. Like on eBay, like I said before, I was with everything, all the add-ons, everything, $2,000. That wasn't including shipping though.
Yeah, just imagine what the shipping would be considering how much it weighs.
Yeah, I don't want. It was from Japan, and I didn't want to know.
Well, it would
So I'm
be.
like, just forget it.
It would be NTSC formatted television. It'd be formatted for an NTSC television.
Yeah, but
So, like-
shipping from Japan, you and I both know, Adam, that's expensive.
EMS shipping, South shipping is an arm and a leg.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. Okay, now we're going to go to question 5 here. What was Sega's best pay online service? SegaNet for the Dreamcast, or Sega Channel for the Sega Genesis. Now, bear in mind,
Sega Channel.
both paved the way for the online and the broadband cable we have today.
I didn't have either one of them, but I'd go with the Sega service for the Genesis because
Sega
it
Channel?
was so ahead of its time.
Yes,
Yeah, because it was so ahead of its time.
because that
As I remember it, you could pay for games and they would be downloaded into like a flash card.
Then plus on top of that or whatnot, it's like if a game was about to be coming out, you could play the demos of it.
because of an on-demand service, you paid $20 a month. You rent the equipment from the cable company, and then they stream the content to you. That's what was cool about it. That was revolutionary. Okay, Jay.
And that was just so ahead of its time.
Yes, it was. And Jay said Sega Channel. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Steph, what do you think was the best one?
I can't say because I haven't tried either one of them.
Well, I mean, if you had to pick one, say you're back in
Because I
time.
haven't tried either one of them either, so I mean,
Say you're back in
Go
time.
for it.
If you're back in time, Steph,
Back in the past.
we're going to take you back to the past.
But I'm playing some awesome games.
Play-
Okay, so
Okay,
I would pick Sega Channel probably because I didn't know about it.
Sega Channel.
I didn't know what it entailed. Yeah.
Okay, what they do is your local cable provider would give you an adapter cartridge, which was either from Scientific Atlanta or General Instrument. You plug that into your Genesis, you hook up your cable line to it, and it would stream games, and you play them right there on your Genesis.
Well, that's cool.
And it was way ahead of its time. It paved the way for the high-speed cable broadband, the video on-demand service, everything
The
that
games on demand, the downloading.
Yeah,
Oh,
everything
wow.
that we have today as far as modern consoles, Sega Channel paved the way for that because they had, in fact, the cable providers had to go out and lay the new fiber optic cables to do that. So they went through the massive upgrade of fiber optic cable for that service. Now I'm going to go with Sega Channel 2, even though I've seen I remember seeing it, and I never got it through my cable provider because I don't know if it was available. Because when it came, like I said, they were upgrading the fiber optic cable in my area. Because at the time I think I had TCI cable before it became Mediacom. And yeah, they were just laying all the groundwork and everything for the fiber optics. So yeah, I'm going to go with Sega Channel 2. So we're all in agreement there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the questions.
Even though most of us haven't actually used it.
Well,
Yeah, it sounds cool though.
but we've
I wish I could have used it now.
seen the videos. But we've seen the videos on YouTube. There are videos about the demo and how they showed it. Of course, those are my favorites. If you want to go check those out, that's the Buffer Kid channel, of course, of SD Media Productions.